Do you hate running? Everyone hates running. Everyone tells me how much they hate running. I think that's a shame. I think running is awesome. And I'm going to make a little short suggestion here, okay? The reason why you hate running is because you hate the way that you're running. I don't like to run either when I do things that I don't like doing. So, do I want to go run on a treadmill for an hour? No, I don't. If that was what I was doing, I would hate it. I would hate to run on a treadmill even for 20 minutes. That would not be fun for me. In fact, I would very quickly get tired of it. I wouldn't want to do it anymore. I also don't really enjoy long distance running. I did a lot of it when I was younger, and I did it because I had a purpose. I had a goal, right? I wanted to succeed in the Navy, so it made sense for me to do all this long distance running. But I don't want to do that. I don't enjoy doing that. I'll do it if I have to, but I don't enjoy it. You hate running because you think you have to go out and run for a certain distance or a certain amount of time. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't. It's okay to work out for fun. I have said that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I made a video just pointing out to people that it's okay to work out for fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, it's okay to go for a run for fun. You've probably heard of fartlek run, right? What does that mean? Well, it means play, as in fun. This is how I prefer to run. So I'll just go ahead and pick an interval, say a minute on and a minute off. And I'll run for a minute, walk for a minute, run for a minute, walk for a minute. Maybe it's 30 seconds. I'll run for 30 seconds, walk for 30 seconds, run for 30 seconds, walk for 30 seconds. It's that simple. I just set a timer on my watch, and then when it beeps, I stop running and start walking. And when it beeps again, I start running again, okay? And I just run till I'm like, that's enough, and I'm done. Some days it's 10 minutes. Some days it's 20 minutes. Sometimes it's beautiful outside and I might be out there for an hour, okay? I don't go out planning to run, I have to do a mile and I'm gonna time it and it has to be, within these parameters. No, I will do that occasionally. Occasionally I'll do something like I'm gonna test my 1 mile time, okay? But most of my running is just for fun. I'm just like, I'm gonna go out and run, and some days I just jog and I just stay at that pace for 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes I go out and I run really hard, and I might do that for 2 or 3 minutes, and then walk and rest for 5 minutes and run another 2 or 3, and I'm done. And some days I do the fartlek intervals, where I just run for 30 seconds and jog, and run for 30 seconds and then walk, and then I just change it up, okay? And I will tell you right now, running outside is way more fun than running inside. It's not fun to run on a treadmill. I hate running on a treadmill. You want something more fun? Go run on a trail. If you have trails near you, trail running can be a lot of fun, and you don't even have to really keep a pace at all. Like, you slow down when you're going uphill, and you speed up when you're on flat, and you just walk the downhills or something. Like, you could make up a thing for yourself. You could say, I'm going to walk uphill and run the flats and then walk downhills. You could do hill runs. I love hill sprints. There's a hill here that's fantastic. It's a great distance. I don't even know what the distance is, but I know that I can make my way up it in less than 10 seconds. So I run up and I walk down. And I run up and I walk down. And I'll just do that till I just feel it. When I feel tired and I don't feel like running anymore, I'm done. The reason you hate running is because you're forcing yourself to do it. You're forcing yourself to go for a 3-mile run. You're forcing yourself to run for 20 minutes. You're forcing yourself to fit some parameter. Stop doing that. Just go out and run. Just go out and run for fun. Do something even like gassers or it's an old football thing. You could just run, 30 meters and then walk back. Run 30 meters, walk back. Just do that repeatedly. You don't have to run the same distance every time or the same amount of time every time. Change it up. Like, on a day where I feel great and it's beautiful outside, I might spend 30 minutes running. On a day where it's shitty and rainy, like today, and it's foggy, I don't want to be outside. I did 10 minutes and I was like, I've had enough of this shit. Like, it's rainy, it's misty, it's shitty out, it's dark, it's gloomy, it's not fun. So my advice to you is that if you hate running, it's not because you hate running. It's because you hate what you're doing. Lots of people enjoy running short distances. Sprinting's fun. Running long distances, not so fun. Running long distances on a treadmill, definitely not fun. But even a treadmill can be fun. You could set the speed, right? So let's just say we're going to turn the incline way up, set it at 10 miles an hour, okay? And you hop on and run for 20 seconds and then hop off. Rest for a minute. Hop on and run for 20 seconds, hop off. That's a great strategy. Like it's fun that way. Quick, short intervals, it's fun. Make it a game. You could play a game with yourself. Like, I'm gonna run to this telephone pole, and then I'm gonna walk back, and I'm gonna try to run the second one a little faster or something. You could give yourself, I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds to run as far as I possibly can. Stop, rest for 2 minutes, and then try to run that same distance back in under 30 seconds. Like, you can make up all kinds of weird variations. You can change things up. You don't have to run continuously for 3 miles. You don't have to do a 20-minute mile. Like, you can go ahead and just be creative, change things up as much as possible. Short runs are fun. And you know what the crazy thing is? If you do a lot of short runs, like fartlek runs, like where you're doing those intervals, it actually ends up making you better at those long distance runs. So I don't think that there's anything written in stone that you have to do a 5K every time, nor is there anything written in stone that when you hop on the treadmill, it has to be at least 30 minutes. Be creative, change it up. Like, really, I think that's the reason why people hate running, because they keep trying to force themselves into a box. And it's like there's not enough variety and they're not having fun with it. Short distances, lots of intervals. Make it fun. Find a hill, anything. You can make it fun. Like, you can just change things up. And you know what makes it even more fun? If you have someone to run with. You know what's really fun? Run with your dog. Yeah, I used to love running with my dog. And we would just run like 50 yards, just sprinted as hard as we possibly could. And then I'd sit down and pet her and scratch her and roll around on the ground with her. And then we'd get up and run another 50. And I don't even know what our rest interval was. Was it a minute? Was it 3 minutes? I didn't keep track. I was just having fun. And I really feel like people need to get back to that. You don't actually hate running. You just hate not having fun. And that makes sense. No one likes not having fun. Find a way to make it fun.